this door!
What should we do? He's gonna get us, Pikachu!
What up, everyone? It's TyranitarTube, and welcome back to Pokemon Detective Pikachu. In the last episode, guys, we're here in the secret hideout of the evil dudes where they're producing R, and they got a crazy scientist in there who's actually doing it. And we learned in the last episode that the dude's name is Simon. He's the dude from 20 years ago, one of the two people that started this project, that know how to make Mewtwo cells and do this crap. The other one is John Wallace, who just left and is living peacefully on an island. But my dude is evil and working in this secret hideout for the bad guys. We're about to learn what's up in this episode, guys.
Someone's coming.
This way, Pikachu.
My dude, I'm getting... Jojo! What the crap, Jojo?
Looks like it's a Pokemon.
That's the...
Don't let it see us. Let's stay and watch what it does.
Pikachu, do you think it's okay to try and help it?
Yeah, what's all this?
A lab coat.
Hey, maybe you can let us know what's going on.
Hook it up, Jojo! Jojo's the final piece of the puzzle! Are you a Pokemon that works here? We have a few questions for you. Tell me about the lab coat, Jojo. I saw you had a lab coat in the basket. Do you know anything about the scientist? Pan! My boy has a partner, Jojo? He's your partner? Pan! I had a feeling! In chapter 4, when we went to that island, and John Walls told us everything about R, we asked him if he had any partners that might know more, and he said nobody except one underling. Simon from 20 years ago. That's Simon in the room. John Walls was making the Mew regenerative medicine, but he wanted to make the Berserk Mewtwo crap. So after the PCL explosion 20 years ago, he secretly founded this crap. Simon is in here. My dudes, he's the big bad. Simon? That's your partner's name? Oh, and his clothes were starting to smell, so you washed them for him, huh? That's a Jojo. Such a dedicated Pokemon. Do you think this man in the photo is its partner? Probably. My boy Simon! An apprentice gone wrong. About the man wearing the lab coat. Is your partner the guy in this photo? Pan! That's what I thought. What's Simon doing here anyway? Pikachu recognizes the name from the PCL crap. Pan? Research? Well, that figures. He is a scientist. Do you know anything specific? Pan. He doesn't seem to enjoy his research since he came here. You're allowed to come and go as you please, but he hasn't been outside in months? How is that possible? My boys, I spoke too soon. Y'all know what's going on, right? Pan. A tough-looking guy is always watching. It means the factory manager, I guess. That's why he's always looking in the direction of the door. So is Simon being forced to continue his research? They captured the man from 20 years ago. The only other person than John Wallace who witnessed R firsthand being made. And they're forcing him to make it. That makes so much sense. Of course he's good. My boy Simon is in here. Yo, let's bust him out. We didn't see his face, so I thought he'd be a crazy scientist. It definitely seems that way. Yeah. No way. Freaking Alexander gonna beat him up if he opens the door. He needs some vitamin C. About the factory manager. Pan. You don't like him because he's always rushing Simon to get stuff done. And he looks so scary. What is he trying to get Simon to do? Pan. He's forcing Simon to make something. They said something about cells? They must mean Mewtwo cells. That name is so powerful. Huh? But wait, in that case... What's up, Tim? We were told there were only 2 people in this world who could incubate Mewtwo cells. Dr. Walls, the man himself, and his lab assistant. So that means Pansage's partner is... Walls' former assistant! Simon. Exactly. Hey, Pansage, Did Simon ever work with an old man with a white beard? Pen! A long time ago, they worked together? Pansage is from that time? Jojo, you're 20 years old? I knew it! Pen! He seemed to enjoy his work back then, huh? Don't worry, Jojo. We'll find out the secret of this factory and make sure you guys can go free. We got a goal here! We're gonna free Simon! There's no way! Jojo, tell me about the factory. If there's anything you know about this place, we'd love to have the info. Pen! So the factory manager is scary, but the other workers aren't so bad, huh? They give you treats? They seem really happy when they see you, and they give you treats and stuff. Oh, so the security guards must have been talking about Jojo earlier. Jojo gets along with the workers. My dudes, I think we're getting a good idea of what to do next. We need to find a way to get into Simon's room. You know where to go, right? It's at the far end of the first floor. That's our goal. We're gonna cause a distraction. We're gonna run into that room. And no one should be able to go in there. So aside from the manager, no one's gonna check up on us. Simon should be able to hide us. We gotta meet Simon. We need to find Simon and hear what he can tell us about R, plus figure out a rescue plan. Right, but how should we get down to the first floor? Good question. We do just have one little problem. Why can't we get to the first floor? Both of these are right. It's heavily guarded and the second floor is too high. No. Spinnerack can get us down. It's heavily guarded. That's right. They've got the place pretty well covered right now. But think of it this way. We only need to deal with the factory manager and the 2 guards to get through. Yeah, I'm starting to think we can do this. So long as we have the right plan. Oh, you've got an idea then. My boys, we're going on a rescue mission. Yo, Simon, just for Jojo, I'ma bust you out. How can we get down without getting caught? Rush right in? Hey now, there's a difference between courage and recklessness. Do you really think we'd stand a chance against the factory manager if he caught us? You gonna rip our nose off. Give up and go home. Come on, you're kidding, right? There's gotta be a way. Get help from the Pokemon. That might just work. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Jojo will be happy to help us. And Spinnerack wanted to get down to the first floor, so might be willing to help too. Who else? My boy Excelgar! Excelgar, of course! Look at him smile. Yeah, you're part of the team too. My boys, this is an alliance. Spinnerack, Excelgar, and the Joe. Excelgar's speed will definitely be a huge help. Let's figure out a way to get down there. That speed stat. My boys, we gonna trigger the fire alarm. Let's do it.
The room we need to get to on the first floor? It's in the back part of the building. So we'll have to decide who's gonna distract the guards.
Jojo! Because Spinnerack is gonna get us down and Excelgar is gonna freaking screw them over by sneaking around. Jojo, you gotta go down and distract them. Who's gonna flip the conveyor belt switch? Freaking Excelgar! Who's gonna sneak us down to the first floor? Spinnerack. Okay, so he wants us to make sure that this is the right plan. Why would we make Jojo distract them? Because Jojo gets along with the workers. Why is Excelgar gonna push the switch? Because my dude's got super speed. And freaking you got the sturdiest of threads. You gonna take me down. Let's go. It's happening, y'all.
Got it.
We made the plan.
Pansage will get the guards' attention. And during that, Excelgar will turn on the conveyor belt. While everyone is busy dealing with all of that, we'll use Spinnerack's string to make our way down to the room. That sounds like a great plan.
You're gonna get shot, bro. Yo, we're really doing this? We formed our group. Huddle up. Yo, Jojo, I got you. Are you ready? We're counting on you. Excel. Pen. Spin. All right. 3, 2, 1, disperse. Oh! My boy. It's Jojo. They love you. Oh my god. He's gonna kill us. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. He's pissed. Spinnerack, get us down. There's a giant Spinnerack. My boys, look at this ladder right here. Let's go. That worked out just fine. Now let's use the thread to get down. We on the first floor. How much time we got here? Just Spinnerack. Spin, spin. Hurry up with the treat. I promise we're working on it. We'll get to you, so be patient. We have to find him. My boy's in here. No, he's in here. But it's locked. Oh, the fire alarm. Can we try? I was gonna find him his treat. The door's not locked. Simon is in there. Here we are. Yeah, let's go, Pikachu. Huh? Pan! You really helped us out earlier. Yeah, our plan worked thanks to you. Pan, you'll introduce us to Simon? Thanks. Let's go! We're gonna meet Simon! I thought he was bad. Simon! My boy is young! Simon Yen!
Oh, you're back. Oh, wow. Look at that.
No way. Could those be Mewtwo cells?
What? How do you know about these? Who are you? Oh no, the factory manager.
We're working this case. Don't worry, we're on your
He's
side.
knocking on the
On
door!
my side?
Oh!
Yo, Doctor. Hope all is going well. It is almost time, you know.
Of course, no problems.
Aw, don't look so sad, Doc. This is the last shipment, and once it's done, you're free to go. Yeah.
Wow.
I'll let you get back to work.
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
Yo, me too.
So, did you mean it when you said you were on my side?
Hell yeah.
And how did you know about the cells?
This guy's like 20... My dudes. They use their camouflaged healthy food crap to feed him disgusting food with nutrition. Just so he can get by. That's effed up. My boy Simon, that theory I just came up with, that you're evil and want to learn about Mewtwo, but is they using you? I want to bring this guy to Dr. Walls. I want to see Mavis again. I want to freaking, yo, he's not the big bad. There's someone above him. Sorry to have surprised you. We actually got the info from Walls. Dr. Walls? You mean the same Walls that was the first director of PCL? That's right. If he mentioned the cells to you, then that means he really trusted you. You said you were looking into the incidents? That's right. The reason we went to Walls is because we needed to know more about R. But it doesn't seem like you're a scientist. Why this interest in R? Well, my dad is a detective, and he was investigating the incidents involving Pokemon, but he's gone missing now. And when we followed the information he left behind, it led us to R. This is the question, y'all. Did Harry manage to meet Simon? Is he gonna be flabbergasted and be like your father? I see. It seems like you're a pretty good detective yourself. You'd be doing me a favor if you solved this case, too. About 6 months ago, a tall man brought me here and has had me making R ever since. Whoa, a tall man? My boy Brad is a tall man. I ain't meet any other tall dudes. A tall man 6 months ago. Is that the big evil dude? The silhouette we saw on the phone? He's been forcing you to make R ever since. With no sleep. Look at his face. And he's crying. That's terrible. But wasn't there some talk of your being freed soon? Yeah. Apparently the factory will be moving soon. All I need to do is assist them until then. Not that I believe they'll really let me go, though. Even if they are telling the truth. Art is not something that should exist in this world. I'm happy to help you out. My boy's a good guy. You should be good, man. Yo, look at this. I wouldn't have thought this was gonna happen. Back in chapter 3, when we saw his original lab, underground PCL. Yo, there's some cans of some sort of health food. We should take one to Spinnerack. Sorry, Simon, is it alright if we take one? Well, sure, but I can't imagine why you'd want one. My boy, you had to eat all this. What the hell? What's under this microscope? Look, a microscope. Huh, so that's what Mewtwo cells look like. Let me see. Probably some triple helix DNA. I wonder what's in this. Is this the medicine they said was carried from the wharf? I don't know. This looks more like a tank than a machine to me. Madudes, who was the tall man that brought him here? Who knew to find him? Wherever he was. Yo, Mewtwo! It looks like the containers in Wallace's lab. Huh? Wallace? Oh, I see his name come up in some publications. He's one of the top researchers in his field. My boy Wallace, they mentioning you. He's studying about duosion and cell regeneration. You know Wallace, eh? What do you want? Does that ring a bell? Come on, listen to me. You need more sleep? Sorry. I can't believe my dude's got a partner, Jojo. Look at these two. Jojo. He looked at me. This is where he sleeps. It's a bed. Yeah, judging by how it looks, Pansage couldn't get around to washing the blankets. They don't let you wash the blankets? Jojo? That's a Jojo cry. Thanks for the help earlier. We were able to make our way in here. Pan, about Simon. I can't believe we met Simon. Pan. What? You don't care if you have to stay so long as Simon can go free? It really is a dedicated Pokemon. Don't worry, Jojo. We'll find something out. Jojo, chill, man. Jojo, you've done enough.
Yes.
He's got his own catchphrase. Alright, ask me anything. Hell no! Look at this crap. About walls, about Mewtwo cells, about my father.
This infiltration thing is hard work. I should eat to get more energy? No, that's all right. I'm good. Really, I'm good.
Oh, he means the broccoli. That's why he put his head down. Did you guys see in the background? There's like a dog bowl with Pansage food in it. That looks so good.
So these are Mewtwo cells.
Mewtwo. That's gotta ring a bell for you.
Okay, let me see your notes.
Oh boy, give me that back.
A bolt? What's that? Oh, you must really want to talk to me. I guess that's all right.
I talked to him too many times. Don't give me that face. But are y'all ready? We got so much information. This was the best chapter. This was just as good as chapter 3. We gonna do it. What's up? About the man you worked for, Walls. He was the director of PCL when I first joined. Eventually, he started to let me help out with the zone research. Even the explosion at PCL is half my fault, but the professor took full responsibility and left. He left. Of course he left. It's not like it's a new PCL when they rebuilt it. It would have been the same workers. I see. I wanted to follow him, but he wouldn't let me. Well, it seems like he was able to find a nice quiet place to settle down in. He just wanted to get away from the world. He wanted nothing to do with the research and crap anymore. He didn't let Simon come with him. That's good to hear. I've been worried about him ever since the accident. About Mewtwo's cells. R is created using Mewtwo cells, right? Dr. Walls told us there was some mistake, and they were used instead of Mew cells. That's right, we made a mistake. Mew is a very rare Pokemon, after all. Dr. Walls looked everywhere he could to get a hold of its cells, and he must have been tricked by someone. Not everyone can be trusted, unfortunately. But who the hell has Mewtwo cells? Ain't no one in this world got Mewtwo cells, or the knowledge of Mew and Mewtwo, to where they could trick Dr. Walls 20 years ago. Nah, there's no way there's someone that goes that far back who's evil. That's horrible. I regret it to this day. That's how we ended up creating the terrible substance known as R. Dr. Walls told us that the effects of R were likely caused by Mewtwo's Berserk Gene. Ooh, another section about the Berserk Gene. What exactly is this Berserk Gene though? Yo, this is its own little helix. In order to explain that, I'll need to tell you more about the Pokemon Mewtwo. Go for it! It said that Mewtwo was created by recombining Mew's genes. Recombining? What do you mean? In order to make it extremely aggressive. Seems like it was some sort of experiment to create a powerful Pokemon. They're talking about Team Rocket. They intended to add aggression and anger into Mew's clone when they made it. That's the Berserk Gene. That's horrible. Yeah, I agree. So this recombined gene is the Berserk Gene. It's also got Amber's genes in it. That's how he's a bit human. That's right. And because that gene was what we used, R became what it is now. Damn, dude. The last question, y'all, about my father, Harry. This is my dad in this photo. Have you seen him? It seems like he infiltrated this place about 2 months ago. What do y'all think? Has he seen our father? Did our father make it this far? Our father creeped to the door and took a picture with his pendant. Do you think he actually managed to meet Simon? Yes or no? I'm about to push it. I can't say that I have. Sorry. Although 2 months ago is when the factory manager got very upset, saying R was stolen from the chemical storage area. I thought he was gonna talk about the employee, the newbie that screwed up the conveyor belt. My dad stole R? What do you mean you stole R? Where is it? Where did it go? That must have been my dad. Everyone here was frantically trying to find this intruder. Since then, they've really stepped up the security. My dad had R. Did that backfire? Because if you guys remember with the Charizard incident, if you break that vial, can you inhale it? Or was that a special kind of R made and put into that balloon that made the Charizard go berserk? Because if he had R on him, that's dangerous as crap. The vial could have snapped by accident, and then Pikachu could have inhaled it and went berserk. Damn, y'all. Is this Jojo's food?
Tim!
No wonder Kieth was after Harry. The theory is right. Harry came here 2 months ago, stole R, found out stuff at PCL, and then Kieth caught on to who Harry is, caught up with him at Fine Park, and tried to silence him there. No wonder Kieth was after Harry. We found out a lot. But there was something he said that got my attention. Hold up, y'all. Carlos knew that Harry was attacked by someone, aka Kieth. So what if when Harry left this place after stealing R and went to PCL, Carlos knew what was up and ratted out to Kieth, and that's how Kieth caught up with him at Fine Park. Which means that Carlos knows more crap. About the creation of R, about the chemical storage area, about the creation of R. I know we heard it from Walls too, but I still think this whole thing is ironic. They wanted to make a perfect medicine, but instead ended up with that awful substance. Yeah, I bet even Mewtwo doesn't want its cells used like that. No kidding. Mewtwo, huh? Come on, remember the promise. Every time I hear that name, it makes me uneasy somehow. Cause he saved you and you made him a promise. That's been happening a lot since we got here. Hope your memory comes back soon. My dudes, what is the promise he made with Mewtwo? Why can't Mewtwo do it himself? Cause they would. Oh, they would capture the crap out of Mewtwo. I know you can't catch him without a Master Ball, my dude. They do anything to get a Mewtwo. About the chemical storage area. Exactly. The chemical storage area. That's where Harry got R. I wonder if that's where he got the photo of R too. You were in the photo too, weren't you? This is the photo of the 4 vials and he's holding one in his hand. Yeah, I must have been to this factory before. I've been feeling that way ever since we entered this place. I wonder if you'll remember anything if we go to the chemical storage area. I don't know about that, but we may find some clue about Harry there. Let's ask Simon if we can get into the storage area. So the storage area they're talking about is where the conveyor belts are sending and receiving those products. That room that's secretly behind, that's the chemical storage area. My pops Harry got in there. He snuck in, sat on the conveyor belt. How'd you not get your nose plucked off by the freaking Macho Man? You're my boy Simon. I can get you some coffee. Oh, speaking of coffee, excuse me, could you tell us where the chemical storage area is? We'd like to have a look. Oh, it's right above this room. Info on R should be there too. It's probably locked, but you can open it with this key. Thanks, good guy Simon. Thank you very much. But are you sure this is wise? If they find out you're helping me, don't worry about that. If anything happens to me, the production of R will stop completely. So they can't really do much. Just be careful you're not caught. Of course. That's why they gave him a bed. That's why they gave him food. he still needs to be alive to work. And if his arm is injured, then he can't work. He the golden trophy. Still, that's savage, y'all. My dudes, he said there's even more R information above us. What the crap? This arc has so much lore in it. Oh, and one more thing. R that's in storage gets shipped out once we have enough. Depending on the timing, the storage could be empty. We'll have a look anyway. You said this was the last shipment, right? Where's it being shipped to? That, I don't know. But I've got an idea about how we can find out. I'll start preparing for that. So just leave it to me. My boy, you do that. Yo, he's helping us so bad. No one's really helped us before. Mr. Baker, just sitting there, you know he has a McDonald's under his desk. And then Holiday with this freaking hat. Oh, I'm gonna go investigate this. He's the only one who was actually helping us. My boy, is this a freaking, oh, it's a whiteboard. They let you have one? He's got freaking ventilation. Yo, you'll go crazy if you're working in here. Seriously. No windows? And it's so warehouse-like. Jojo! Don't say that. About the chemical storage area. Do you know anything about it? Pan. Oh, you've never been in there, huh? Pan? Are we going to be able to escape after going there? Yeah. Right, if we go in there, how are we gonna get out? Yeah, it seems like they keep an eye on it, but we'll figure something out. Pikachu, that's not a good plan. Let's go, y'all. But isn't freaking people here? He's gonna punch us into a wall. I'm so scared of him. Where is he? Where is he? Make all the noise you can. All right, first we gotta give the dude his can of food. All right, I'm a man of my word. Here you go. Spin, spin. Yeah, this smells enough to make me choke. You think you could wait on opening it and pull us up first? Just freaking jump on the conveyor belt, dude.
Hey, I wonder what they're making here. What the?
Oh,
Wait a second.
he's going. Get pulled up to the first floor. He's about to go down. All right, we can go back down. So right above this room, it's got to be behind all this crap here. My dudes, this is it. This is it right here. Everything's about to go down. They blocked it off. Oh, the chemical storage area should be just ahead. It's right above Simon's room. But we can't get through all this. I guess we don't have a choice. Come on, Tim. Let's get all this luggage out of the way. It's a strength puzzle. We need to make a path to the storage area. So think carefully as you move things. My dude, I got this. Move this. Look at this crap I effed up. Wow. I can't undo it? Pikachu. What's up, Tim? I'm stuck. Did you make a mistake? Just leave the stuff as it is. The Pokemon here will return everything back to where it was. That's amazing. Matang sorted it all out. Let me have another try. Thanks, Matang. Yeah, don't rush it. Just think carefully. You can do it. This is the thing. Matang can crap our Pokemon so they can't communicate with humans like I can with Pikachu. Okay, so let's move this box as well as the box over here. And we should be able to pull this one out now. There we go. So now we just need to free that last spot up. I guess move this. Move this up. Move this to the right. I think we cleared the path, y'all. We're about to go into the secret room, which is blocked off here. We did it. Look, I organized it. Matang, this how it has to be. Whew, we did it, Tim. Come on, let's check out the storage area. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
This room is familiar.
Don't say that.
I'm getting really close to remembering something.
A promise. What's here? Oh, there's some freaking notes. This takes me back to the underground lab. Dude, chapter 3 was one of the best chapters. This is about to top it if something goes down. What's this? Look, Pikachu, there's some kind of document behind the box. What? It says R experimentation report. Good find, Tim. This must be a report on R. Looks like Carlos is the author. Carlos. It must be from before we went to PCL. Let's see what it says. What is all this crap? Liquid form and gas form. We were right. It is different forms. What is all this about R's properties? R has different properties depending on whether it is in its liquid or gas form. This allows it to be used in different ways depending on the situation. Both forms are nearly odorless, and only Pokemon with a very acute sense of smell have any chance of detecting it. There's two forms to it. Example of gas form properties. The balloon used to cause the incident at the amusement park is the perfect example of R's properties as a gas. The one that made Charizard go berserk. That's what he's talking about. R is dispersed by popping the balloon. The dispersal radius is approximately 3 feet, which is sufficient for most needs. It was 3 feet away that Kieth popped the balloon in front of Charizard. Example of liquid form properties. The best way to utilize R in its liquid form is to inject it into food. Like the Trevenant, but that's the preferred method? R's effects are amplified when the two types of liquid, red and green, are mixed together. Is that just a little tidbit to Pokemon Red and Green? In fact, the easiest way to gain the effects of R is to inject the red and green liquids separately into food. R's effects will be amplified for any Pokemon that consumes the food. There's a red and blue version, a red and green version. Next page, y'all, we got 2 more. Yo, about the capsule form, there's a 3rd form. A freaking pill? Here, I lay out potential future development of R. Currently, R is transported using special vials. However, these vials break easily and also prevent efficient mixing of the liquids. We've begun working on a capsule form to counter these drawbacks. By storing R in a durable capsule device, my hope is to improve its portability while reducing the risk of damage. Additionally, I plan to incorporate a device that allows the two separated liquids to be mixed whenever the user chooses. In other words, the capsule device will allow a user to disperse the mixed R automatically with no restrictions on place or time. At the press of a button, you can inject someone with R. You don't gotta sit there mixing chemicals and crap. Damn. This is insane, y'all. The last one, improving R. You're not about to make it worse. Are y'all ready? There still exists a need to gather more experimental data and improve R. Currently, R has 2 major drawbacks. Its effects are temporary, and it is impossible to communicate with the Pokemon under the influence of R. My plan is to continue research on R in order to develop a new version that will allow the power enhancing effects to last an extended period of time while also allowing the Pokemon's partner to communicate with it. What you trying to do? It kind of sounds like Carlos is on the right track, but he's trying to make a freaking Berserk crap. That's just him as a scientist. He's just so indulged in trying to improve this crap, but it's totally bad. Pikachu.
Don't forget, I'm a Pikachu too, you know.
Who was sitting here? Tim, take a look at this. What is it? Our export plan? Pikachu, this is... Yeah, an outline for their plans. Seems like Kieth is going to export R to other countries and regions? If R gets used all over the world, it'll be chaos. It'll be impossible to stop. First, let's figure out exactly what it is they plan to do. Let's read what it says. 3 shady-ass sections. What are these guys trying to export it for? Are they just trying to become millionaires, or are they trying to reach someone? Like the evil dude, the silhouetted dude. What if he's in another country? And he's trying to get it brought to him. What? Are y'all ready? About the production of R. The biggest problem we face is that R can only be used using the machine under PCL that combines them and puts them into the food. We must purchase a new production facility and establish a stable manufacturing system as soon as possible. We completed the purchase of the location a few days ago. The warehouse at Rhyme Wharf will be our first step in establishing a stable base of operations. And then that's the machine they brought in. So now they can produce it at this factory here. The second one, about the sales routes. Now, we must find a wealthy patron who is comfortable keeping secrets. Who do they find? I'm currently in the process of using my underground connections to establish contacts among upper-class citizens. Once we manage to get those contacts, we should be able to use that network to reach out and expand our sales. Do y'all see what might be a correlation? Look where Kieth decided to work. At the rich-ass President Graham's GNN Studios. As an underground dude. What if Kieth is using Graham? Or Graham is in on it? Keeping the secrets? Cause he a rich, snotty-ass rich man. This is the last one, guys. Carlos should be close to completing his analysis of R. We will temporarily use the warehouse at Rhyme Wharf as our base, but our ultimate goal is to move the R production machinery overseas and establish our large-scale production facility there. The first one was from like 6 months ago, this one from like 2 months ago, and this one is like from now. This is what they're trying to do next, or already probably have succeeded in doing. Right now, this warehouse here is their base of operations, but they're looking for another one overseas. Talk about top secret documents. Kieth is trying to develop R into an even more dangerous substance. Yeah, that was all Kieth's writing there, but now we know exactly what his plans are. Damn.
Kieth, he's making preparations to export R.
My dudes, how are we gonna get out of here? We're about to get caught. I know we're about to. We've got to stop Kieth's plan. Let's let Mr. Baker and Inspector Holiday know immediately. Still, no evidence on where Dad might be. Aw, look at that face. Pikachu? What's wrong? You're curious about what's in this box? Yeah. That's strange. Do you think it's a memory of when you came here with Dad? I'm not sure. Do you think you could open it up?
So what do you think this is?
I could swear that I've seen this thing before. Well, let's open it and see what's inside.
Shouldn't we make sure it's safe before we... Pikachu! This is why I didn't want you to open it yet! Pikachu! Pikachu!
What happened? Oh, he's getting the scent! The scent of R! What is this? What? This is now! Harry! This is when Harry discovered the vials in there! Oh no. The car crash. Mewtwo! Yes, this is where he meets Mewtwo! What's the promise you made?
Pikachu! 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 Pikachu!
Oh yeah, I guess that wasn't a dream at all.
Pikachu!
Oh, Tim, hi.
Are you alright? I knew you shouldn't have opened that up.
Yeah, but it made me remember something.
He remembers.
It would seem I made quite the commitment.
He remembers his promise! What do you mean? He remembers Mewtwo! The smell of Mewtwo cells! They reminded him of Mewtwo! What do you mean? What did you promise? And to who? Ha! Brace yourself for a shock. It was Mewtwo! What? You mean that Mewtwo? The one whose cells they used to make R? That's right. What in the world did you promise Mewtwo then? We're gonna learn the promise! Well, you see, I promised to recover the Berserk Gene and capture the mastermind of the whole R case. In my dream, I was pleading with Mewtwo to save Harry! My guess is it offered to help me if I was able to help it out first. So Mewtwo can't get involved with this, but he's constantly watching us from afar. He's probably right above us in the sky right now. No way. But why would it rely on you to do such an important thing? Why doesn't it do it itself? Hey, what do you mean? I'm a great detective. I bet Mewtwo heard of my reputation and decided I was trustworthy. I mean, I can't remember the details, but still. Something tells me you made that last bit up. I can't remember the details. My boy remembered it. Look at this place. My dudes, what are you doing, Pikachu? If we leave this place, guys, they're gonna find us. Alright, let's get out of here. They're gonna find us. They're gonna find us. Please don't.
Well, so far so good.
Yeah.
Oh!
Tim, close the door
Oh
now.
my god!
Just close the door.
Hurry! Hold it, pal.
Oh!
Hey now, who are you?
Oh,
not good.
your nose!
Open this door!
What should we do? He's gonna get us, Pikachu.
You Thunderbolt!
Trapped, like a ratata in a cage.
I know you're in there. Open up!
Are you ready? You gotta open up the door just as he tries to smash it.
Yeah, do it! And then run out! I wanna fail and get punched, rip my nose off! When do I do it? Smash! Smash! You're dead, boy!
Now!
Let's go!
Now's
Freaking
our
football
chance.
player, get out of here! Lock him in!
Pikachu, let's use that.
Yo! He's scary!
I'm coming after you!
Oh my
Shoutout,
god!
distract him for us.
Please!
Shoutout.
Oh yeah? You wanna fight? Selgor!
Oh! Quickly! Quickly! He caught us!
Take this.
We put him in a box!
We did it.
Don't sit there! You idiot!
You think this'll stop me?
It's Boxman!
Well, apparently not.
Where are you?
What?
I'm
You an
coming
idiot?
for you!
Oh, you an idiot! Do it! Do it! Do it!
Good luck
Do
with
it!
that.
Do it!
Tim, now's our chance.
Oh! We're pushing him! What? Are we killing him? We almost killed him! We headed to the first floor to rescue Simon. However, he proposed an idea that took us completely off guard. Nah, man, we gotta bust you out.
Oh, perfect.
Fresh air.
There's a container right here.
What's the idea? You're gonna get him shipped out?
It's
Straight?
just big enough for the two of you. Go on, get in.
High
Really?
five!
What's it for anyway?
The product being shipped today. Guys from the organization will take it. So that should get you right to their headquarters.
I don't know.
It's our only clue. We've got to take this chance.
All right then. Please take this to Mr. Baker.
No, come with
Their
us!
plans. Great idea, Tim. We're counting on you, Excel Gore. Sal, gone.
Here they come. Hurry!
All right.
This is the climax, y'all!
Come on, Pikachu. But what about you?
I'll be fine.
Oh,
Don't worry.
we could have
Be
rescued
super
him.
careful. Good luck to you both.
We could have rescued him. But what do you mean? That was an intense ass chapter, but my dudes, we could have rescued him. But he wants to take the step above that and just stop R. I had that idea. What if we just get shipped to where they're shipping this crap? That's where we could get straight to their new headquarters, overseas, whatever the crap it is. My dudes, this is the end of the game. We made it. This is here right now. I just don't know what this is up about. I thought it was just chapter 7. It legit doesn't even make sense for me to push yes and it say chapter 8. Where R goes? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. We stayed as quiet as we could in there, in the dark for quite a long time, all to figure out where R would eventually end up.
Hey, don't we need that container too? Nah, it doesn't have the mark.
That's Kieth.
Food. This should be it then. Yep, we better get moving. Keith Norman is not a very patient guy. That's for sure. You got it? Yeah, I got it.
I think they're gone.
We made it.
Let me help you.
Hey, stop treating me like a
Hey!
Pokemon. Freedom at last. Is this some kind of storage space? It looks like a factory.
I agree. but they mentioned Kieth's name. Think it's their base?
I'm not sure if it's their base, but we know the containers with R in them were taken to him. Now what?
We look for R, and then I'll bet you we find Kieth.
Sounds good to me. Let's get going.
Where the hell are we? Are we in a new city? Are we overseas? We're in some underground. This is their base. This is their base, y'all. This is the end of the game. This is it right here. We made it. All the episodes led up to this. And my homie Rattata made it on. He did persevere. It's a cheesy word. He freaking made it on. His goal to climb the ropes and get on board, he made it into the shipment. The shipment right beside us. Yo, I'm so happy he made it. Now when I find a Rattata Pokemon, I'm gonna treasure it. Yo, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Find out where R's been taken. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to save this for another day, y'all. Be sure to smash the like button if you guys enjoyed it. If we can get this video to 3,000 likes, my dudes, I'll upload the next part right away. Things are getting intense, y'all. Oh my god, it's gonna get better and better. We're approaching the end of the game, guys. No more dilly-dallying. Everything from here on forth is gonna slowly get more and more intense, and it's not gonna go back. We're approaching the end of the game. I'll meet you guys in the next part. Peace.